Party uprising and the end of governing as we know it. That's how Senator Arlen Specter sees it in his new book, Life Among the Cannibals. He cites the Washington gridlock and the inability to compromise. Now, are we talking about process here, or are we talking about issues here? Because every time...
Jason, I have one final comment. I gave you 10 minutes. You've been over every subject except for my book. I've listened to 2 rounds of your commercials. I think it's insulting.
Well, Senator, I hate to break it to you, Arlen, but this is not public radio, sir.
You are absolutely insulting.
Oh, good God. This is not public radio. I don't have a government grant. We got to pay the bills. They're called commercials. Capitalism.
Listen, I'm talking about somebody who's civilized. I told you the last time around I wasn't going to sit around and listen to your commercials, and I didn't want to hang up on you.
Well, then you better do NPR commercials.
I want to tell you that this is no way for anybody to run an interview. I'm as experienced as you are, if not more so.
Well, let me ask you something.
That's all I have to tell you, so goodbye.
Good Lord, Senator. No wonder you got beat. This is the most intolerant guest I've ever had on the program. How on earth does he only do NPR interviews? Is that the deal? I've never heard anything like it. Well, good luck with the book. I think you're going to need it. I wanted to get into some of the issues of the book. The senator's gone, ladies and gentlemen, in case you didn't hear that. But he didn't have any idea. He mentions Citizens United in the book. He mentions Obamacare in the book. He mentions the Defense of Marriage Act in the book. All of those were book topics. Granted, I'll give him the hate crimes wasn't necessarily a direct position in the book or subject matter in the book, but the rest of the stuff was, and he didn't want to talk about it. I'm not altogether certain what Senator Specter wanted to talk about, but you might have a talk with your PR agent as to what kind of programs you want to come on in the future. Radio shows without commercials. Yeah, it's called National Public Radio. You know, the grants you were voting for when you were a senator from Pennsylvania. Oh, my word. 1-855-885-3947. That's 1-855-88-LEWIS. I suppose nobody likes commercials, but I've rarely heard a guest on commercial radio complain. I've never had a guest in my life complain about commercial advertising on the program. You got to do it. You just got to do it. Oh, my God. Rick in Albertville on AM 1130. I guess you can comment.